Hi guys, my name is Hugo and this is Playground Tutorials, and today I will teach you how to create and use textures in your animations. So in the first method I'm going to use Photoshop and I'm going to use this noise texture, and the second one is a wall texture. Okay, I will use Photoshop in this one. I will press Ctrl J to duplicate the layer, and then I'm going to create a 50% gray layer because I want to compare my wall texture with this 50% gray texture. And I'm doing this because I want the same gray scale, because the gray scale, the 50% gray scale, is the perfect way to work with the highlight mode, the overlay mode. So I'm going to press Ctrl Shift U to desaturate the layer, and then I'm going to use the curve layer just to reach the same grayscale as the 50% grayscale. So I'm gonna tweak this a little bit because I want the grayscale to be as close as I can. And after that, I'm going to continue with the noise texture. I'm going to duplicate again. I'm going to fill the blank layer with a 50% gray layer. And then I'm going to use the same techniques. I'm going to desaturate. I'm going to use the curve mode just to tweak and to reach the same grayscale. Now I want to create a black and white image because with that I can work with the multiply mode and the screen mode. So I'm going to use the curve adjustment layer. Now we just repeat the same process. Now we bring everything to After Effects. I'm going to use the wall texture first because we can see how it works in this. We use the soft light, the overlay, also the highlight mode. And we can see how the texture affect our animation, and everything is looking nice. We also reduce how affect this by reducing the opacity of the textures. Now we will use the black and white image that we create, and for this one we use the add mode and the screen mode. And we can see in the add and the screen mode the black disappears, but in the multiply mode the white disappears. Now we will use the noise textures, and we will do the same again because we want to see how it works in our animations. Then the black and white image, you see that you can use for different effects, and in different modes you can create different kind of textures, and we can work with different kind of how affects our animations, our layers, our designs, and this is very cool. We just have to create some texture we can bring in here, and we can use as we want, and we can use as the opacity that we want. Now the second method of creating textures and using, if doing everything in After Effects, we create a 50% gray, but for doing this we have to put here 50 and here 0 and press OK. And we use the same logic as Photoshop. We have to reach the same level of gray and we use a curve. Now we will create the black and white image. And now with the world texture, we're going to use the same techniques. We're going to saturate this image, and then we're going to create a grayscale map. So now we want to create a black and white image. And for that, we're going to use the curve effect. We're gonna tweak just like this. And when we finish, we're just going to see how it works. If we go to the screen mode, or if we can put the multiply mode, the white disappears. And in the screen mode, you can see that the black disappears. And in the overlay, it works with the grayscale. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and we will see you next time.